Well, hello, fellow Kansas Democrats. Gina Repass here, proud chair of the Kansas Democratic Party. And before I say anything else, let me thank all of our veterans and our active duty members of the military. Thank you for your service, thank you for our freedom, and thank you for your sacrifice. Well, welcome to the weekly Chair Chat. For any of you who may be joining us for the very first time, let me tell you what this is. This replaces a written weekly newsletter, and I took these from FDR's Fireside Chats so I can come directly to Kansas Democrats every week and talk about what's going on. Now, these are pre-recorded, so if there's something you want me to highlight or celebrate, please email us at info@kansasdems.org. That's info@kansasdems.org. Or if it's something more pressing, please give our offices a call. We have a lovely person answering our phones, and we do try to return every call by the end of the business day, but sometimes up to 24 hours, or if it's a weekend, give us a little more time. But anyway, we'd love to hear from you. Well, let's get right into it. I try to start with good news and sometimes some not so good news, national news, then go on to better news and end on best news, because we all just need to end on some hope. Well, this week we are going to start with some not so good national news. And we just found out this week the national debt has topped $47 trillion. $47 trillion. The American people cannot afford to put gas in our cars. I will tell you, I had to drive to Texas recently, and so many stops along the way, I saw $20 on the gas pump. Let me tell you what that means. It means that somebody couldn't afford to fill their tank all the way up. So they put in what they could, which generally is somewhere $15, $20, $35. And I know that when I'm filling up my car, it's well over $60. We have a $47 trillion debt. We're in a war that's costing $6 billion a day. And do you know what the President of the United States was talking about this week? His new helicopter pad and his new ballroom with a bunker. The man could not care less about you. Now, here's what I'm talking about Donald Trump, because the person running for governor of this great state has been endorsed by Donald Trump, and that endorsement cost him something. Ty Masterson is going to owe Donald Trump. And what we've seen Donald Trump do to this country, Ty Masterson will do to our state in short order, and we can't let that happen. So to that end, I want to make sure everyone understands the Kansas Democratic Party unequivocally endorses Senator Cindy Holscher for governor and Casey O'Haverson as her lieutenant governor. We endorse all of our Democratic candidates. We will never endorse a Republican. We stand 10 toes down, shoulder square, shoulder to shoulder with our Democratic candidates, and we must elect them. Also, I'm asking all of you, if you're watching the Chair Chat, please give to these candidates. It is really hard to raise money in this cycle. I just talked about how tough the economy is. If you have $5 to give to a candidate, and you can give it recurring, if you can give it weekly or per paycheck, even monthly, it will help them. We're all doing our best, but we are up against a Republican money machine. It's going to take all of us. Again, go to our website, kansasdems.org, and you can find a list of all our candidates and how you can help. Let's move on to some good news. All of our counties are doing reorganizations per our bylaws right now. A lot of them are meeting and then moving their final reorgs till after the general election. I just want to shout them out. I see you. You're doing a great job. And some best news of the week. I got to come back off the road and go straight to a Young Dems fundraiser. I am so proud of Reed Cruson, who's been the president chair of the Young Dems. He's soon to be Representative Reed Cruson. I got to be a keynote speaker along with our House leader, Brandon Woodard, who is aging out of the Young Dems. A lot of us have birthdays in August. I don't want to talk about my age. But it was just an honor to be there with them. And what I said to them is, you guys don't have next. You have now. Young Dems, you've got now. We need you. If you're watching this, please support a Young Dem. Encourage them to get involved in leadership. Encourage them to be the future and the hope that we need. And then my final little thing, when I was in the DNC, I told you all, I take this from FDR's Fireside Chats. I got to meet FDR's grandson. He's alive and well. His name is James Roosevelt, and he's great, and he's active in the Democratic Party. It just reminded me of that touch back to history, but to remind us that Democrats are the party that has over and over again saved this country on behalf of working people. That is good news. Well, let's just end the way we always do. May God bless America. May God bless the great state of Kansas, and may God bless you all.